Mary said, "My soul magnifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Saviour, for he has looked with favour on the lowliness of his servant. Surely from now on all generations will call me blessed. For the Mighty One has done great things for me, and holy is his name. His mercy is for those who fear him, from generation to generation. He has shown strength with his arm. He has scattered the proud in the thoughts of their hearts. He has brought down the powerful from their thrones and lifted up the lowly. He has filled the hungry with good things and sent the rich away empty. He has helped his servant Israel in remembrance of his mercy, according to the promises he made to our ancestors, to Abraham and to his descendants forever." Have you ever been asked to do something that was so exciting and terrifying that you just wanted to tell everyone about it? Even the very idea of being given the opportunity makes you want to sing the praises of the one who gave it to you, and the ones who have shown you the way and the skills up to that point. I remember getting my first job. I was so keen to tell my loved ones and my teachers, and so grateful for the people who had hired me, for seeing the positives in me and what I could offer. God's call to Mary must have come as a surprise, but she was in complete awe and wonder of her God, of our God, who gives her the opportunity of a lifetime. It will, however, take her a lifetime to fulfill. Mary continues to say yes to God, not only when she agrees to carry the Son of God, but every day as she continues to be called the Mother of God. The whole of heaven may have held their breath while they waited for Mary's response. I wonder how many times Mary held her own breath, wondering if she could do it. I wonder how many times she took a deep breath in to help her while she summoned the courage and strength, before she knocked on the door of the inn maybe, not knowing who would answer but trusting. How vulnerable she was, being so heavily pregnant and asking others for help. How vulnerable she allowed herself to be for God. This year has certainly been an interesting one, seeing a rise in anxiety and mental health needs. All of us relying on others to wear masks and wash hands to protect our health from COVID-19. We have relied and continue to rely on the NHS and essential workers to keep things going. I wonder how many times they have held their breath this year before an appointment or a procedure, before they started the car to go to work, or as they got up in the morning, wondering if they could do it today. I wonder how many times you have thought that with your breath held. Imagine if Mary was searching for a room this year, restricted places in houses, and only 3 households allowed to mix. Would you let a heavily pregnant woman in you didn't know? Would you want to ask if you could take some shelter with others? Would you take a deep breath as you summoned the courage? What about the shepherds and the magi? Would you let them in to visit? Mary continues to say yes throughout her whole life. Being the Mother of God didn't end when she gave birth. I wonder how many times she held her breath while she summoned the wisdom and courage as she raised Christ. How many times she couldn't see the bigger plan and didn't quite know where things were going, but carried on and did it anyway. How many times she wished it would be easier and the way clearer, and still she continued. She continued to follow her call from God to be who she was as Mother of God in the best way she knew how to be. Questions for reflections. Have you ever held your breath waiting for your own response to God? Are there things, both big or small, you continually have to ask God for, so that you can continue to be who you are called to be?